Well, it only made sense for us to come back for what is kind of a upper mid-table clash between Nottingham Forest and Millwall. A win for Forest will put us well clear of 8th place, possibly even 7th place. And at this point in the season, you'd have to say from there it would be very difficult for us to lose our spot in the playoff finals. Then it would just come down to having a good draw and managing to get results in those playoff matches. So let's crack on with the game today. It's going to be against Millwall, as I've already mentioned. No need to make too many changes to the side. Honestly, everything looks pretty decent as is. Amiobi, after scoring in the last game, a deflected effort, he shot to the right, it deflected and went into the left. Keeps his place. I'm not going to make any massive changes, but what I am going to do is I'm going to go into the advanced options and I'm going to turn off deep back line because it just really forces us to stretch out too much. It divides the line between defence and midfield, and it makes things just a little bit trickier for us. So we're going to turn that off. As well as that, I'm going to go into the. Hang on a second. Go into the advanced instructions. It's not advanced instructions, is it? It's actually in the support settings, and we're going to turn auto change attack and defence on because for some reason that was turned off in the saved version of the formation that I have. So there we go. That's going to be the, or is it actually going to be the starting 11? Because I've just now remembered that Ionu is, for some reason, being played at left back as the first choice when actually it probably should be Yuri Ribeiro. So there we go. That's going to do us. That's the starting 11 for today's match. We'll click on the kickoff button and hopefully we can beat the boys from the Den in their lovely dark blue shirts that are apparently sponsored by a brand of chocolate that I've never heard of before. Husky chocolate. It's the dog's bollocks. Honestly, someone should be signing me up for advertising campaigns. You wouldn't be able to put any of them on before 9 o'clock at night on British TV, but they'd be pretty good. So teams come out and line up on this relatively sunny day, everyone wearing short sleeves. No doubt getting towards that stage of the year where people are going to be walking around without any shirts on. It's amazing the number of people that do that and the number of which actually shouldn't be walking around half naked at all. Right, Thompson in possession of the ball, plays it all the way back to Malone at left back, who pumps one long. And actually Jenkinson has missed his mark there, but he recovers well. Plays the ball over to McKenna. Cole back in, plenty of space, centre of the park. Ball into Graben, not quite good enough. They're a good side, Millwall. They're not to be underestimated. Ferguson on the left wing here. He's twisting and turning, but he's not going anywhere. He finally releases the ball. And there we go. And we're away. Lolly on the ball now. He's got Graben and Amiobi inside him. Lovely setup. Couldn't make more of it, unfortunately. Here's Bennett, and McKenna dispossesses him easily. Amiobi, similarly, easily dispossessed. Amiobi crosses in, Graben nowhere to be seen. It hits the first defender. Oh, nearly. Ribeiro with a lovely little back heel, but he couldn't quite make the pass connect. There is Bennett. Plays it all the way back. And another long ball down the middle, which McKenna looks as though he's going to deal with. Oh, Colback's been caught there, but he manages to recover. Optimistic from Ribeiro, really. That's nice. Bit of an agricultural pass all the way back, but Worrell takes it and redistributes. Forest are now almost entirely in the Millwall half. Could cause trouble, because here they come now. Wallace out wide on the right hand side, plenty of time to get across into the box, and it's a... Ooh, I thought that was going to be a goal. Worrell didn't get enough of his head on the ball, and the follow-up was superb, but the goalkeeper just that little bit better. You can watch this one here. Really, that should be a goal. We've got off with one there. Acrobatic effort. And he's angry with himself. Probably because the defender was able to deal with it. Wallace with another corner. What is the goalkeeper doing? Questionable choices from the defenders, but the ball is eventually brought forward by Yuri Ribeiro. Cross into the box, takes a deflection. It will be a corner to Forest. Goes over everybody's heads. Amiobi's going to have a job to keep this in. Doesn't manage it, and it should be a throw-in to Millwall. Good defensive header there. Offside. Really could have thought about just turning and shooting. Could grab in there. A little bit unselfish. And it may have cost his team a chance. Lovely quick passing. But there's no penetration. First half ends 0-0. It's a troubling sign how often we're going into halves at 0-0. Only the one chance. Must do better in the second half, and with that sun disappearing behind the stadium. Oh dear, Jenkinson needs to deal with this. Just about manages. Arcas being pulled all over the place there. Bennett just shoulder checks the defender. Do take exception to just how physical our opposition can get away with being sometimes. Sau heads it out to Colback. It's a good header. Colback not quick enough to react, unfortunately. Wallace. Leonard. Great take from the goalkeeper. Millwall shouldn't have really had the chance to begin with. Oh my God. Jenkinson, awful pass. Makes up for it with a decent tackle. And a fairly decent second pass. Ball played through. Graben's nowhere near it. I'm seeing nothing from this team in this second half so far. Going to have to consider changing things up fairly soon. Oh, for God's sake. I hate it when players do that. He looks like he's going to run for it and then he checks away. Long ball forward, Worrell underneath. Should deal with this. He does. Jenkinson's going to struggle to keep up. Just about manages to keep it in. Don't run the wrong way, Arcas, you fucking idiot. He's put us in trouble here, Arcas. I'm not taking responsibility for that. I think you all saw it. Arcas running away from the ball where it would have been easier just to run to it. And it all broke down from there. And Millwall are 1-0 up. And I'll be honest with you, I'm absolutely apoplectic about that. That's not right. It's not on. The AI has well and truly fucked us over there. Lolly. Cross into the box, grab a near post. Couldn't get to it. Grabbing again. And he's given away a foul. Offside. Going to change things up. Amiobi not really doing it for me today. Freeman comes on for him. Graben can be replaced by Guerrero. Two changes made. Let's see if they make any difference to the way that the game's going. Fielding launches it upfield. Colback's underneath it. Can't get onto it though. Ribeiro going to track down Wallace. Colback. Colback gets a foot onto it. Foul given away there. I only pressed the X button. I don't know why he's gone sliding in, Sal. He's gotten away with it though. Guerrero on the ball. He's got nowhere to go and nobody supporting him, so he has to take it wide. Ball through for Freeman. He finds him. Into the box. Arcas! Oh my word! Well, that would have been spectacular had it come off. Guerrero! Oh my god! So close. McKenna. Into Guerrero. Guerrero! That's another great save. One more attack in us, maybe. Guerrero! No! And that's it. The final whistle goes. I'm sorry. I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. The AI has well and truly screwed us over there. You all saw it. And if you didn't, I invite you to watch the replay. Go back. Rewind it. Have a look at what Arcas does in the build-up to that goal. Because I'm not happy with it whatsoever. That was scripting at its finest. We dominated that game in almost every single way. But Millwall had a team that end up with the win and the 3 points. And that has really upset the apple cart. Because with those 3 points, they come so much closer to us in the race for the qualifying positions. Watford have lost against Reading. That's not going to do any good for us today. Norwich have drawn against Middlesbrough and Bournemouth have lost against Preston. All that does is tighten it up at the top, but we're still 5 points behind Norwich. And we're now only 3 points away from 6th place. Despite being 9 points above Millwall, that's an awful result. There's no two ways about it. That is a horrendous result. And I'm getting sick of playing football games and not being able to make chances. We only ever score when people make mistakes. Yes, it's realistic to real football. Is it fun? No, not at all. It's not in the least bit fun. Our new left back from the youth team, Teixeira, joining up. That's going to make it a little bit easier for us to do this, which is to go into negotiations, go to my team because we've had offers. An offer of 1.6 for Ianu. He's not a bad player, but he's not going to get any better. Teixeira is already at a 67. He'll be at 71 by the age of 19 if all goes well. He's an okay defensive player. He's a very good offensive one. He's got very good conditioning. His injury resistance is excellent. And his weak foot's not bad either. Can play anywhere across the back line in a pinch. In defensive midfield, left midfield and right midfield. So he's a good signing. I'm not against that at all. Blackett is another player who, at 27 years old, he's not getting any better. And we've had an offer for him as well. So I am tempted. But both of them are going to need renegotiation. Everything's going wrong today. The battery's running out on my controller as well. Right, there we go. That's that done. And that will do us for another episode. I'm fucking sick of this. I really am. Absolutely sick of it. It's a grind. It's not fun. Anyway, never mind. Till next time, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.